My goal for this episode is to get full netherite armor. Welcome to episode 6 of my survival series. It's been a while since I uploaded the last one, so if you have no idea of what's going on, I recommend you rewatch some of the previous episodes. And with that much being said, I hope you enjoy the video. So I started by going to the end to get myself a third elytra, and this time I went the opposite direction from last time, and it took me under a minute to find the end city. After that I got the elytra and some other end city loot, and after nearly coming close to death, I decided to just go back home. When I got back, I combined my pickaxes to get an efficiency 3 and breaking 3 pickaxe. Then I sorted all the end city loot I got inside a shulker box inside my ender chest. Now that I had an elytra, I needed an efficient way of getting rockets, so I destroyed my old sugarcane farm and started working on a new one. So I completed the farm and then this happened. Yeah, not my best moment. The next thing I needed to build was a mob farm so that I can get gunpowder to make rockets. So I went to gather the resources for that. After collecting some stone and realizing that I had some more in my storage room, I went out in the ocean, created a dirt platform, and then started working on the mob farm. And after some time, the farm was complete, and when I was testing it, I got zombie villagers, and villagers are a thing that I don't have in this world. So I tried to save the villagers, but they were just dumb and they fell in the ocean and drowned themselves. So yeah, I gave up on them. After that, I disenchanted my chest plate. Then once I was at level 30, I enchanted it with protection 3. And now that I had some decent protection armor, it was time to turn it into netherite. My plan for getting netherite was to explode beds in the nether, which meant I needed a lot of wool, and wool comes from sheep. So I crafted a lot of fences, then I built a giant animal pen. After that I made a small wheat farm where I would get the wheat to breed the sheep. I also made bone meal using the bones I got from the mob farm, which made the farming process a lot easier and faster. After that I got 2 sheep and started the breeding process, and after a week of breeding I had about 200 sheep, which caused my game to lag. I then crafted a bunch of shears and then started shearing the sheep for wool. And after shearing all the sheep for wool, I crafted all the beds and filled up 3 shulker boxes and then made my way to the nether. When I got to the nether, I took my lodestone and placed it near my portal. Then I clicked it with a compass so that I don't get lost in the nether. After that I mined down to Y level 14. Then I dug a long tunnel and then the bed bombing process began. When I came back from mining, I repaired all my armor. Then I smelted the 17 debris I got from mining. After that I crafted 4 ingots and stored them in my ender chest. Then I tried saving another zombie villager, and I thought that placing them inside a boat meant that they would not despawn, but I was wrong because it did. After that I bought a mangrove propagule from a wandering trader, and mangrove is a type of food I don't have, so I bought it and then I planted it behind my house. Then I enchanted my new elytra with unbreaking 2. Then I went back to the villager outpost I found in the last episode. After I got there, I got bad omen and also made sure to make another portal, which made traveling much easier. Once I got back, I started a raid in my raid farm because I was trying to compare which farm is quicker when it comes to getting XP. And after testing, it seemed like the mob farm was much quicker than the raid farm. After that, I went back to my house and turned my armor into netherite, which was looking cool, but I still needed to max it out with unbreaking 3 and protection 4. And after running the mob farm for XP and enchanting some books, I finally got protection 4 and unbreaking 3. And I also got aqua infinity and respiration. After adding the books to my armor, I went back to my sheep farm and started killing some sheep because they were causing my game to lag. After killing the sheep, my FPS was way better than before, and now it was time to turn my tools into netherite. So I took my leftover beds into the nether and started mining. After I got back home, I smelted the 13 pieces of debris I got, which meant I can turn 3 of my tools into netherite. After that, I grinded for XP from my mob farm. Then I repaired my tools, disenchanted them, then enchanted them with new enchants. I also added a mending sword I got from the end cities to my sword. Then I turned my tools into netherite. They might not be maxed out, but they are way better than before, which works for me. And that is how I got full netherite armor and tools in crafting and building.